Mucho caliente.
Alright guys, so y'all know I like it big and curly, okay? The bigger the better, honey. So this hair is, I just was talking about this and I was like, I done found some good straight hair, some good wavy hair from AliExpress. We ain't that curly yet. Thank God I done got it, y'all, because this is popping. So this is from a company called Grace Hair Extensions. This is the pamphlet, I guess you could say, I was sent, and the information that's in here, if I can get the dang thing open, it pretty much is a hair care guide. There is always be gentle when handling, when to wash, how to keep from tangling and frizzing, how to use heat styling tools when you need to color, what if severely tangled or knotted. So this is a whole thing of information, front and back, for those who are just starting with hair and don't know exactly what they're doing. So, to the bundles that I'm wearing right now. So, these are all of my bundle wrappers and my closure wrapper. And before we go any further, this is one of the tags that came on all of my bundles. And it says 100% Brazilian Remy hair. And it says that it's unprocessed human hair. The color is a natural. The length, one of the lengths was 20, and then the weight was 3.5 ounces, which is that's typical for per bundle. Okay, so I'm currently wearing a 24, a 22, a 20, and an 18 with a matching 18-inch closure. So this is how it looks up close. Well, so you can get the texture. So it has this it's kinky curly. So it has this very kinky but natural hair look to it. This hair is very similar to some other hair that I wore once before. It was like this, but except the curls were bigger. So they wasn't as small. So this one gives you more of a natural, this is my natural hair feel to it. So what I went ahead and did was, when I was installing them, I noticed that my bottom 3 bundles smelled completely like nothing. My top bundles had a permish smell to them. So it says this hair is 100% unprocessed hair. What I think they did, you know, I always got my theories. What I think they did with this hair is they steam processed it, meaning they pretty much put the hair, it could have been straight hair, maybe the natural texture of it. And then they put it in a steaming process, which causes it to permanently stay like this. So it's not a chemical process, but it is a process. So I don't know if that's what they did, because it says it's 100%, you know, not processed hair. But the reason why it's hard for me to believe that, because the closure that I have in, the roots of this closure are very straight. So it's not very natural that the roots of this would be like this, but then when you get back here, it starts to get curly. That means that this is not the natural texture of the hair, because nobody's hair, when I have curly hair, it's curly from the root all the way down, whether it's in a closure or it's a bundle. It's not a make or break for me, because I get it, you know, it's hard to find bundles from a donor that all will be the same texture. But it doesn't smell bad. It had a little bit of a stench. So back to my original point, what I did was, when I put it in, I washed only the top 2, because those are the ones that smelled funny, and left the bottom how they came, pretty much. So the bottoms are not washed, but the tops are, because I wanted to see if the texture would stay the same if I washed it but didn't wash it. You know, sometimes you have to, or sometimes you only color so much of your hair. Let's just say I wanted an ombre effect, so I was like, I only want to bleach the bottoms of my hair. But of course, to rinse the bleach out, you would have to wash it. But let's just say you didn't want to wash the top. You don't want 2 different textures going on. So it actually did stay the same. It blends the same. I don't know if you bleached it, because I don't really like to bleach my curly hair, because it's very porous and the hair tends to dry out a lot of the time, so I like to keep it in its natural state. That's why you don't ever see me unless it comes like that and it was professionally done. I don't really like to bleach curly hair or even wavy hair for that matter. Sometimes, like body wave, I probably would do it, but because this is so much texture, I would just hate to kill it for some color. But anyway, I've had this hair for almost a month now, and of course, I don't know if y'all knew, not sure, but I only wear wigs. I do not wear sew-in, so this does come off. It does not sewn in, so that's why my curls have been like this since I've had it, because as soon as I got it, I did install it. I've just been trying to wear it because curly hair is very different from straight hair. It will be great in the beginning, and then the more and more you go with it, it will probably start to tangle and mat on you if you do lay on it. Again, I only wear wigs. I do not wear this to sleep, so therefore I couldn't tell you how it is if I slept on it or if I took a shower with it, because I take it off at night. I don't keep it on. And I actually use this new cap from Sally's Beauty Supply that I actually really liked. It was like, I usually use a spandex ones, but this was a weaving cap with like a adjustable strap in the back. And I liked it. It actually is very comfortable. Sometimes when you do your hair, you end up making them a little too small or sometimes too big. Just depends, because sometimes I'll be watching TV and don't be paying attention. But I do really like it. The hair itself is great. Again, the only issue that I've had thus far was that initial smell, and I just didn't like the fact that it's a lot of shedding when it comes down to running your fingers through it, because it is so thick and full. So now I don't have any shedding. Initially, when I first put it in, I was getting a nice amount of shedding. It wasn't minimal, it was a nice amount, you know, but after wearing it a while, then it definitely is no more. Like, I can do this and there's no problem. You know, I think that was 2, 3. So yeah, at first it was like a lot. And that's because you try to get, one, you're cutting your wefts. I don't fold mine. Although you could fold these because it's bigger hair. So you don't have to make it super duper flat. You can kind of get away with being a little bit lazy with it. If you don't want to have to really go in like that. But I always cut mine. So when you cut your wefts, no matter how great or little, you know, how intricate you are with cutting them, you're going to get a bit of shedding. That's just what comes with the territory, because you're breaking the seal of the weft and you're breaking the hair pattern and everything. That just happens. But eventually it'll stop if the hair is tied very well and it's put in very well. So far, since I've had it, for this almost a good month, I've been wearing this on and off. I just don't post pictures on Instagram when I'm wearing hair, because I don't want people to start asking me about the hair before I'm ready to actually review it. So I won't put a selfie up of me in this hair, because I'm gonna get a whole bunch of questions about who's this hair from. So that's why I tend to stay away from social media if I'm not wearing something I've already reviewed. But anyway, but this hair is definitely affordable compared to the hair I have like this, because I think there was, when I did the math, it was like a $500 to $600 price difference. And the hair, personally, to me, feels the same. It doesn't feel that much different. So if you go through my videos, because I just don't want to mention the company because I think it's just kind of tacky, but if you want to go through my videos and see, I'm kind of standing like this, and I have like, I think a tan jacket on, I think so. I don't remember. But my hair is really big like this. And if you want to compare the prices, you definitely can. But I do like this a whole lot. I'll give you a view of what it looks like from the back, because it is still very big and full. And this is all of it. This is 4 bundles. I think I have in 4 bundles. Or what did I say? 24. So yeah, I have in 4 bundles and a closure. So a 24, a 22, a 20, a 18, and an 18-inch closure. That's all you're going to need. If you're not a person that likes very, very big hair, then 3 bundles would do it for you. But no less than 3, because again, this is curly hair, and every time people ask me about curly hair, I always tell them, make sure you get a closure. If you don't know how to install it, find somebody who does in your local area, because trying to blend this hair with your natural hair, unless it looks like this. If your natural hair looks like this, knock yourself out and try to blend it out. But if it does not look like this and your hair is very coarse or it's very straight, this is going to look crazy, you know? So I want a matching closure. My closure is here. You can't see it because my bandana is kind of in the way. But it's like I always say, my hair is just so not this texture in the front. So, you know, we try to make it do what it do. But again, this is from Grace Hair. I've never worked with them before, but I also want to say thank you to the company because they have been very patient with me. Which a lot of companies, especially AliExpress based, are very not. Sometimes they're very rude. But Grace hair was very, very, very sweet to me. I really love this hair. I already have some like it, so maybe I should sell this unit. I don't know. Anybody interested? Let me know. But yeah, having this a while, I will say that this is definitely some nice hair. Okay, I don't want to rave about it and say it's wonderful because a lot of time you guys ask me, can your hair be bleached? And if it says that it's human, you can bleach it. Will it take to bleach? That's the question. And I tend to not dabble in a lot of color because I do like my hair to be natural like this. I'm not really one for a lot of color. But hey, we'll see. But shout out to Grace Hair. All the information for this particular hair will be below. I did a tutorial on how to create your own wig using hair very similar to this. So go look for it. It's somewhere here on my page. I will put the link to that below. And I will catch y'all in my next one with my big fro. Yo. Ah, I do like yogurt. Okay. Bye. Peace.